Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Woo, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, so good. Such good music. Oh, I'm sorry. Hi. I was just listening. A really great friend of mine just has streamed a new song that he just had released today. It is so cool. His name is Kevin, one of my best friends. And oh, I'm telling you, I better take these out or I'll just keep listening to it. I better take those out so I can talk to you a little bit. Yeah, like Kevin, he is just the greatest. He has been such a great role model to me. He has a business and he does all kinds of music videos. And I wish that there would be some way that you could meet him. But you know, he's so busy. I keep calling and saying, Kevin, you think you can come over? Kevin! Oh my gosh! I had no idea you were coming over today. How in the world are you doing? Really? They're outside right now? Oh, you can't see me because I have my glasses on. Oh, let me take those off. If you noticed, hat. I've seen you in sunglasses. And the outfit, color. I want to be just like you. It's one of my goals in life. But what's the deal with outside? Oh, okay, so you have to whisper to me because the paparazzi. Oh, the paparazzi are out there? I wonder if our friends, do any of you know about the paparazzi? Well, they're this group of reporters and newscasters who follow around after stars like Kevin. Yeah, we know you're one of the stars. And Kevin has ran in here. He was a little bit out of breath. Are you doing okay? Okay. And basically, he's trying to stay away from them. And if they hear him in here talking, who knows? They could be out there for hours and hours, and he needs a rest. He needs a break because he's just so popular. So Kevin, I haven't seen you for so long. You've been so busy, haven't you? And we have all of these friends out here today who just saw your video with Tammy, Tammy and also with Megan and Tommy, and they were all here just the other day talking, and we were having such a great time talking about you. And you know what? I just remembered that if I ever saw you again, I was going to introduce you to a new cookie. This is a cookie. It's called a no-no. See, it says no on it. Yeah, who knows why. And so I was wondering if you... Kevin, you aren't supposed to swallow those like that. You're supposed to spit it out. Thank you. Ay. If you want more, you're gonna have to start behaving a little bit, which reminds me. Let's talk a little bit about what happened in that last video. And we were talking about something called street cred, I think, isn't that correct? And I hope that you learned a little lesson, but I'm going to check. I'm going to ask you some questions, and we're going to talk a little bit about street cred and see if you remember about 3 things other than street cred as a way to pay for things. We have credit cards, debit cards, and cash, and checks as well. So let's just see if you can remember a little bit about debit and credit cards, okay? Now, here I have a debit card. And on the back side, see, it has a place where I have to sign my name. Yeah, and this is called a debit card. And the reason why a debit card is different than a credit card is the following. This is a credit card. Is there something up there? No, you're just thinking? Yeah, see, this is a credit card. It also has a place on the back for you to sign your name, and you can look at the front. But a debit card and a credit card, they're not the same thing. Do you remember anything about the difference between this credit card and this debit card? There's two of them here. They look the same. They feel the same. They're both made out of plastic. So, do you think you know? Oh. Are you thinking? Okay. Okay. Did you come up with a difference between the two? Okay. Yeah, that is a difference between the debit and the credit card, is that one is orange and one is blue. But there's something big, a really big difference between the two. I don't think our friends out there can help us on this one. I think you're going to have to try to think about the video with Megan and Tammy and Tommy, and let's see. Oh, you think you know now? Okay, first of all, tell me what you think a debit card is. I think you're catching on. That's correct. A debit card is money that you already own. It's in a bank, and when you go to buy something, you bring this card in, and they take it right out of your account. It's your money. You can buy it and spend it on anything you want. Like your hat, you bought your hat with your debit card. It looks nice. I like the blue rim. You notice mine has like a brown rim there. I tried to find one like yours, but I couldn't find one. Well, what about the credit card? Ah, that's correct. It's like a loan. You're right. And a credit card, you borrow the money to buy things, and then you have to pay that money back. Plus, you have to give the bank something for taking care of that loan for you, and that's called interest. So you are absolutely right. That's the two ways you can pay for things, a debit card and a credit card. And then there's this other thing. It's called a check. And a check also is money that you have. It's not quite as portable. Portable means this is a little bit handier. You can just pull this out of your pocket. If you use a check, you have to sign your name, you have to fill it all out, and it then is ready for you to buy things. So that's another one. And then there's one more. This is the last way that you can pay for things. And no. Hey, no, you have to give, yeah. Wow. Woo-wee. That was tough. No, you can't eat it. Oh, okay, you got some birthday money from your grandma. And so she gave you some cash and you went and bought something with that. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, I did. You like this necklace? Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? This necklace I bought with cash. Yeah, cash, C-A-S-H. Yeah, So 4 ways that we have to pay for things. And you know, another thing we usually can do that really helps us remember all of these things, you know, it's hard to keep all this stuff straight, is sometimes to read a book. A book that tells us a little bit about money. And so that's what I want to do today. I want to read you a special book. Would you like to hear a book? Oh, okay. Whoa. I know. And this one is a pretty exciting one. It's called Pigs Will Be Pigs. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read you this book, and I'm going to just have you look over my shoulder, and I'll show the pages to you as well as to my friends. And instead of my sunglasses, I'm going to put my glasses on that help me read. These are called my learning glasses. So, let's read this book. It's called Pigs Will Be Pigs by Amy Axelrod. Has a lot of pretty pictures in it. I hope that children can all see it really well. Mrs. Pig opened the refrigerator. Oh no, it's empty and I just went grocery shopping this morning. Who ate up all the food? She asked. We helped ourselves, said the piglets, and Dad raided the refrigerator a few times. No problem, said Mr. Pig. Let's go out to eat. Great idea, said Mrs. Pig, except for one thing. Oh, what's that? Asked Mr. Pig. I didn't get to the bank, and I don't have any money, she said. Do you? Here's a picture of the pigs. I hope they figure out a way to go out and get something to eat. Mr. Pig opened his wallet. All I have is $1, and that's certainly not enough to feed the pigs, children. How about you? Any money? The piglets shook their head no. Well, family, said Mrs. Pig, there's only one thing to do. Here they are. Nobody has any money in their wallets. Their purses are all empty. Hunt for money! Oh, that sounds weird. I don't know. Hunting for money here at my house, and I don't know. I guess that's possible, but... Let's start with the bedrooms upstairs, said Mr. Pig. He looked through all the closets and drawers. Look what I found, Mr. Pig said to Mrs. Pig. That lucky $2 bill I was saving. It was with my socks. Mrs. Pig searched the beds, looked under the carpet, in the night table, and in her jewelry box. Not too much here. Mostly a lot of dust. But I did find 2 nickels, 5 pennies, and 1 quarter, said Mrs. Pig. Oh my gosh, look at the mess they're making in this house. It's just horrible. Meanwhile, the piglets were busy hunting in their room. They found 6 shiny dimes at the bottom of their toy chest and a $1 bill in the bookshelf. Then they sat down to count out their penny collection. They counted 200 pennies. Wow, Kevin, that's a lot of pennies. You know, there's 100 pennies in $1. I wish one of our friends watching could tell me how much 200 pennies would be. What? $2. You are really with it, Kevin. You even know math. No wonder you're doing so well. Well, here's our picture. And they're making a mess in their playroom with all the toys all over, trying to find this money. Back downstairs, family, said Mr. Pig, and Mrs. Pig and the piglets opened the front door, and they checked their coat pockets and all of Mrs. Pig's pocketbooks. They found 4 quarters, 10 dimes, 1 50-cent piece, and 17 pennies. Oh, still making a mess. Yeah. The pigs were on a roll, and Mrs. Pig checked the laundry room and found a wet $5 bill. Mr. Pig looked through the kitchen cupboards and pantry. Dear, he said to his wife, there's nothing in here. I'm going to the basement. So she's in the pantry, in the laundry room, and he's going to go downstairs to the basement. A few minutes later, Mr. Pig came running up from the basement holding a $20 bill. Look what I found in my toolbox, he said. It's time to eat. They're ready to roll, man. They have got a lot of money. A lot of money. Mrs. Pig put out all the money in a shoebox and she counted it several times while Mr. Pig drove the family to their favorite restaurant, which is the Enchanted Enchilada. When they arrived at the restaurant, the pig said to the waitress, "We're the pigs and we're very hungry. What's the special?" Now, let me tell you, this page has a lot of food on it. Look at this menu, all the things that the pigs could eat. And over here is today's special. A cup of chef's special soup, a combo of 1 cheese enchilada, 1 guacamole enchilada, and 1 chimichanga. And it's served with southwestern rice and green chili cornbread. Unlimited visits to the salad bar, coconut smoothie, sopapillas or deep fried ice cream, coffee or tea, all of it for $7.99, tax and tip included. The pigs ordered 4 specials. They ate and ate until they could eat no more. They paid the bill and then they left for home. Boy, I'm stuffed, said Mr. Pig as he parked the car in the driveway. I can't button my pants.
I know what you mean, said Mrs. Pig. I feel like I'm going to explode. We have belly aches, said the piglets.
Just a few more steps and we'll all be at the front door, said Mrs. Pig. Then we can all relax in our nice, clean, neat, cozy house. There's nothing like home, sweet home. Your mother's right, said Mr. Pig. There's nothing like home, sweet. Oh my. They forgot that they had tore their whole house up to try to find that money. So I think they have a lot of work ahead of them. Wasn't that a great, great, great book? I just love that book. Wow, what did you think? Did you like it? I like this book too. Oh, really? Mexican food's your favorite? Mine too. I'm actually kind of down for a taco salad a lot of times, but the chips and salsa, really, really, really good. Well, you know what, Kevin? I know you're going to be busy, and I know we might not get together as often as we have in the past, because you've got this recording contract and you've got this clothing store, and oh, you want the kids to come to your clothing store? Well, maybe they can. Maybe they can someday. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh, are you sad you have to tell them goodbye? I know, they're such great kids. They remind me of Timmy and Tammy. They are so over the top nice. And so is Megan. And I know the next time you go to the candy store, you're probably gonna have plenty of cash or your debit or your credit card to use so that you don't have to think about street cred. You have great choices. And you know, the boys and girls, when they're finished here today, they can get on our website and they can practice their cursive. Before we started today, I was working on this actual cursive writing practice, and the words that are on here are like Kevin. Yep, your name's right there. Your name's on there. Goods, services, cash, debit card. See it down there near the bottom? And credit card, yeah. And they can practice their cursive, which is great because if they learn cursive, they'll learn how to write their name. And they can sign the back of their credit or debit card or sign their checks. So it's very important that they practice. And also, there are some word searches. Hello? Kevin. I said there's some word... Wow. What? Really? Word searches are your favorite? Well, you can do some of those too. So we're going to have to leave for today. Maybe some other day you can come back and visit me. I love your music. I'm going to be listening to it all afternoon. And we'll tell the boys and girls goodbye for now. But Kevin will be back and so will I. So you have a great rest of the day. Take care.